Newshour Special Edition.
Hello, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is the Newshour Special Edition and I'm Heena Gambhir joining you this Saturday evening. Viewers, elections in Maharashtra this time are not following the customary line of campaigning. The battle for more seats has turned into a Mahabharat for prestige and survival. The state has seen 3 chief ministers and 3 governments in the past 5 years, though one was very short-lived. Then 2 big regional players went through a vertical split, turning the battle between 2 formations and more than half a dozen parties. Now, just 6 months ago, the Lok Sabha polls produced a setback for the BJP-led Mahayuti. The reason was a critical consolidation of Muslim and Ambedkarite Dalit votes. Now, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi viewers succeeded in winning 30 out of the 48 Lok Sabha seats. BJP leaders had labelled this consolidation as vote jihad, suggesting an aggressive and manipulative mobilization of Muslim voters. And this, it seems, has had an impact on Maharashtra Assembly polls being held after a gap of about 6 months. While the Muslims backed the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi ahead of the Assembly polls, the MVA today faces a very tricky situation. The All India Ulama Board in Maharashtra has come forward with a set of demands for the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. They say they are ready to support the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi if even 10 of their 17 demands are met or put in the manifesto. Now, their demands include opposition to the Waqf bill, 10% reservation for Muslims, over 1,000 crore in funds to Waqf, withdrawal of cases against Muslims filed between 2012 and 2024, release of an accused cleric Maulana Salman Azhari from jail, giving 15,000 rupees to imams of masjids every single month, and giving preference to Muslims when it comes to police recruitment. Now, viewers, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi is facing a question. Will it accept the demands? MVA ally Samajwadi Party has called the demands legitimate, which at least deserve consideration. BJP, on the other hand, has attacked the Congress party of indulging in divisive politics and has said that no matter what, the demand of reservation to minorities will never be accepted. Listen.
मैं यहाँ से राहुल गांधी को चेताना चाहता हूँ, आपके मन में जो भी षड्यंत्र हो, राहुल बाबा, जब तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी है, इस देश में माइनॉरिटी को आरक्षण नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा। पिछड़ा वर्ग, दलित और आदिवासी को आरक्षण बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ने दिया है। आप इसका अपमान नहीं कर सकते।
जस्टिस रंगनाथ मिश्रा, जस्टिस जस्टिस राजेंद्र प्रसाद और आईएएस अफसर मिस्टर रहमान ने जब ये फाइंडिंग किया कि भाई मुसलमान भी दलितों की तरह से बहुत जगहों पर बहुत परेशान हैं, बहुत हैं, तो इनको भी रिजर्वेशन मिलना चाहिए, उस बेस पर 10% मांगा जा रहा है। क्या गलत है? अब ये अमित शाह साहब सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज थे या और कोई था? जब जज साहब ने कहा है सारी फाइंडिंग देखने के बाद कि 10% मिलना चाहिए, तो वो डिमांड की जा रही है।
राहुल गांधी रोज संविधान लेकर आप देश में घूमते हैं, दिखाते हैं कि संविधान खतरे में है। उस संविधान के अंतर्गत साफ लिखा हुआ है कि रिलीजन बेस्ड रिजर्वेशन नहीं हो सकता। तो मुस्लिम जमात आपसे मुस्लिम समाज के लिए 10% रिजर्वेशन मुसलमानों के लिए मांग रही है। नाना पटोले अपने मन से ये पत्र लिख रहे हैं जो आपके अध्यक्ष हैं, या आपकी सहमति से पत्र लिख रहे हैं? बीजेपी जानना चाहती है।
It is one of the many demands that they have made. So you can't blame Mr. Nana Patoli to say that he has agreed to concede to the demand of reservation. As far as reservation is concerned, can only be given as per the Indian Constitution. It does not provide reservation on the basis of religion.
Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi today targeted what the BJP calls the divisive politics of the Congress party. He reiterated his call for unity. एक हैं तो safe हैं.
आपको कांग्रेस की इस खतरनाक साजिश से सावधान रहना है. आपको याद रखना है, एक है तो सेफ है, एक है तो एक है तो
So there will be trouble if they accept the demands and more trouble if they don't accept the demands. Well, the leaders of the INDIA bloc have only thrown a political counter that it is BJP actually which indulges in divide and rule as they have nothing else to bring to the people of Maharashtra. Listen in.
Why is he not agreeing for a caste-based census, socio-economic survey? Why is he not agreeing to that?
अगर नरेंद्र मोदी 10 साल से भारत के प्रधानमंत्री हैं, उसके बावजूद उनको नारा देना पड़ रहा है कि एक हैं तो सेफ हैं, तो समझ सकती हैं वो कितने अपने आप को खुद कायर समझ रहे हैं और हिंदुओं को भी कायर समझ रहे हैं.
We believe in unity, not in uniformity. Unity is democracy, uniformity is fascism. And BJP, RSS is trying to establish fascism in this country and try to forcefully put people together and destroying the unity in diversity.
10 साल से हम लोग सेफ नहीं हैं उनके राज में. वही वो इकरार कर लिए ना अपनी गलती का. तो देश एक नहीं है, देश एक है, देश एक था, देश एक रहेगा. अगर कोई नेता ये कहेगा कि मुझे सत्ता दो तो एक रहेगा, वो गलत है. भारत मोदी से बड़ा है और मोदी से बड़ा रहेगा.
But the fact is that the silence of the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi on the demands made by a large segment which backed them in Lok Sabha polls wholeheartedly is nothing short of stunning. So we ask tonight, viewers, who is doing politics of appeasement? Does the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi stand trapped in a web it had built? Joining us on this debate is Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP. We have with us Rupali Patil Thombare, who is spokesperson NCP Ajit Pawar faction. Krishna Hegde, spokesperson Shiv Sena, the Shinde faction. Tehseen Poonawala, who is a political analyst. Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. And Kishore Tiwari, spokesperson of Shiv Sena, the Uddhav Thackeray faction. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now on this debate this evening. Tehseen Poonawala, I'd like to begin the discussion with you. You heard all the stakeholders here. I want to ask you, is it like a catch 2022 situation for the Congress party, for the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi? I mean, who is really doing politics of appeasement?
Heena, good evening. Thank you so much this Saturday evening for having me on the show. Good evening to all my fellow panelists and to all the viewers. 3 things. Let me tell you very, very categorically. कोई नहीं बटेगा, सिर्फ बीजेपी और अजीत पवार का वोट कटेगा. Very clear. BJP have a liability in Ajit Pawar ji. They know they are losing. Therefore, all the Honorable Prime Minister and Home Minister can do is Hindu-Muslim. There is that poem that I had made. वो बात करेंगे ताज की, हम बात करेंगे आज की, वो बात करेंगे हिंदू मुसलमान की, हम बात करेंगे इंसान की. And as they lose more, Heena making a prediction. अब तो पाकिस्तान और दाऊद आना बाकी है. ये तो प्रधानमंत्री उनको भी लाएंगे. Please understand, they have nothing to talk. The fact of the matter is, Maharashtra, for the first time in the history of this great nation, has seen an economic decline. Maharashtra is the powerhouse of India's economy. 40% of India's taxes are generated in Maharashtra. Sanju knows that. For the first time we've seen that Maharashtra is struggling economically. The promises they made, 75,000 crore rupees annually, is fiscally not prudent. Maharashtra contributes, for every 1 rupee it contributes, gets back only 7 paisa. The bullet train that we were making from Gujarat to Maharashtra, the bridge fell. The bridge fell of the bullet train. The Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Home Minister have nothing to talk about. Industries meant to be set up in Maharashtra have been going to other states. Because they have nothing to speak about, all they can do is Hindu-Muslim. But please understand one thing. I've got 2 things. Everywhere I go, people are saying, सबसे बड़ा फूल, कमल की फूल, and ऐसा कोई सगा नहीं जिनको अजीत पवार ने ठगा नहीं.
Okay, I will get Sanju Verma to respond to the point that you've made, but I have one more question for you. Because we are also talking about a list of demands that has been given to the Mahavikas Aghadi. Officially, nobody has come out from Mahavikas Aghadi, from the Congress side, the NCP side or the Shiv Sena side as to what is their view on the demands by the Ulema body. What is your point of view as far as these demands are concerned? Because they have made it very clear, we will support you if you accept at least 10 of our 17 demands. How do you see the demands?
Heena, isn't this curious? The Ulema body suddenly has a demand. Okay, they made a demand, and we hasn't agreed to it. As per, you also agreed to that. But this demands is with the media and the BJP. Yasin Malik's wife writes a letter to Rahul Gandhi. I personally checked with Rahul. He hasn't received the letter. BJP has the letter. How is this coming out?
No, I'm just saying, are these demands legitimate? I'm asking you, are these demands legitimate in your opinion? Because your own alliance partner, Samajwadi Party, has said that these are legal, legitimate demands and they should be considered. I'm asking you, is Congress Party ready to accept these demands or even consider these demands?
Heena, people can make any demands. You know and I know that the Constitution of India does not allow, for example, reservation on religious grounds. It cannot happen. Now, please, I'll just take 30 seconds more because you delved into this. The Honorable Prime Minister speaking in Akola in Maharashtra says, you know, the Maharashtra elections are important because those who win make the 370 back in Kashmir. Can you believe the Prime Minister's talking this? So how are these things? You can make any demand. I may say I'm Superman. Does that make me Superman? I am actually, but that doesn't make me. So the point is you can make any demands. It makes no sense. Just think about it. Yasin Malik's wife writes a letter to Rahul Gandhi. He doesn't get it. BJP gets a letter. Unbelievable.
Okay, you've made those points, and let's now go across to Sanju Verma for more on this. Sanju Verma, two important points here. One, because BJP has nothing concrete, nothing productive to talk to, you know, when it comes to people of Maharashtra. That's why they are doing this politics of divide and rule, appeasement, etc. And second, as Tehseen also said, and some of the other leaders have also been saying, that these are only demands that have come to us. We haven't really accepted it. So why make a mountain out of molehill? How will you like to address these?
You know, Heena, a couple of points. But before that, I have to congratulate Tehseen. He consistently gets it wrong again and again and again. And look at his confidence. He still comes and spews the same old gibberish. He said, chahe kuch bhi ho jaye, BJP will not win UP 2022 assembly polls. Kya hua? BJP won. He said, Uttarakhand mein kuch bhi ho jaye, BJP will not win Uttarakhand 2022. What happened? Congress was routed. He said, BJP will not win Goa 2022. What happened? BJP won. Congress was routed. He said, kuch bhi ho jaye, Congress will certainly get more than 55 seats. BJP will cut a sorry figure. What happened? Congress cut a sorry figure. BJP is back in the saddle for the third time in a row.
It's good for you if Tehseen is again saying that it's going to be the fate of BJP in Maharashtra also. And as you have, you know, shared with us this list of states, then it's good for you. I mean, you know, maybe then this time you will win. So, but respond to the questions that I have asked you here.
Yes. I will come to the specific questions that you asked, and please give me my time because I saw Tehseen, you know, rambling on and on about ye nahi hua, wo nahi hua. First and foremost, let me make this very clear. Unlike some tutu meme people who come on national television debates and give bhashan on the economy, I'm a bona fide economist. Maharashtra's GSDP today is more than 45 lakhs.
But that's not my question.
But the most important point,
Sanju Verma,
Heena,
that's not my question.
Can I start? Can I start at least? Heena, please. You know, if you keep interrupting me, I'm not going to be able to talk. Either you ask the question and don't expect me to answer or give me my time. Tehseen spoke about nothing happening in Maharashtra in terms of development. Am I not supposed to rebut that? You gave him his time. Why are you interrupting me? Let me state the hard facts now. The Atal Setu or the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link was envisioned and conceptualized by Pandit Nehru in 1961. After 62 years in 2023, thanks to the double engine Sarkar and thanks to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's willpower and determination, the Atal Setu became a reality. The Navi Mumbai Airport, the foundation stone was laid by Rajiv Gandhi way back in 1988. Between 1988 and 2014, Heena, for 26 long years, who was in power in the center? It was either the Congress or its alliance partners. Nothing happened. Next year, the Navi Mumbai Airport will actually come to fruition. So my limited point is this. Be it the Mumbai Metro, the Nagpur Metro, the Pune Metro, the Navi Mumbai Airport, the Shirdi Airport, the Solapur airport, the expansion of the Nagpur airport, 11 Vande Bharat express trains, the Vadhavan port in Palghar, which was inaugurated a couple of months back. You know, I can go on and on and on. The Delhi-Mumbai expressway, the Delhi-Mumbai industrial corridor, the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail corridor.
I heard
yes,
everything
so
that you have said. But you still have not answered, two questions that I asked you, and you cannot now accuse me of not giving you enough time to respond.
Okay.
I asked you two very specific questions that, the allegation is, and as you yourself mentioned, then there is a long list of things that have been done for the people of Maharashtra, but instead of focusing on those, why are we seeing politics of appeasement that is happening? Divisive politics, that's the accusation. How will you respond?
Yeah, Heena, that's a very important point you made. Now, let me just say this to you. Is there politics of appeasement happening, yes or no? And I'll tell you why it is happening. Heena, in 20 seconds, I'll give you some numbers which will tell you that, this entire bogey that the Congress is throwing at Maharashtra's electorate, saying that, hum मुसलमानों को और reservation दे देंगे, ये possible ही नहीं है, because currently I have the breakup with me. 13% is reserved for scheduled castes, 7% for scheduled tribes, 19% for OBCs, 2% for special backward classes, 3% for Vimukta Jati, 2.5% for nomadic tribe B, 3.5% for nomadic tribe C, and the Dhangars 2% for nomadic tribe D and Vanjaras. Right. And there is an additional 10% for EWS, which means that already Maharashtra is at 52%. Now, if Congress leaders like Nana Patole say, हम तो मुसलमानों को और 10% additional reservation देंगे, already we are at 52%. Without flouting the last Supreme Court judgment,
right.
How will you take the state's reservation to 62%? So point number one, this is not only appeasement politics, Heena, but this is trying to befool the Janta of Maharashtra into believing, especially the Muslims, that an additional 10% will be given to them if the Congress-led NVA Mahavinash Aghadi comes to power. Whereas technically that is not feasible unless the Supreme Court itself allows that to happen, because currently there's an upper ceiling of 52%.
Yes. So whose quota will this 10% really come from? That's another question that the BJP has been asking. Sanju Verma, you've made your points now. And let me go across to Kishore Tiwari, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena, the Uddhav Thackeray faction. I want to ask you, Mr. Kishore Tiwari, will Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi accept the demands that have been made by the Ulema body? Yes or no? Are you considering them? Are you going to reject them or accept them?
They have raised the demand, and a demand has been raised to Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, and Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi's main constituents are NCP, Sharad Pawar, Shiv Sena, UBT, and Congress. So we will consider it. Those who are constitutional demands under the Indian Constitution and as per the economic conditions of the Muslims and the commission report of the Rajendra Sachar committee and all other committees, who will do the justice. लेकिन एक बात मैं हिना जी बताना चाहता हूँ, अमित शाह कह रहे थे कि महाराष्ट्र में अल्पसंख्यक को कभी भी हम आरक्षण नहीं देंगे। ये क्या है? अंतर ब्रह्मांडीय प्रवक्ता लो या अमित शाह लो, इनको ये नहीं मालूम कि महाराष्ट्र में कई ओबीसी जाति जो मुस्लिम है, वो जाति को कंसेशन मिलता है। जैसे राजस्थानी तेली है, मुस्लिम है लेकिन ओबीसी है, कसाब है ओबीसी है। तो जाति के आधार पे है, पर धर्म के आधार पे कहीं नहीं है। जब धर्म के आधार पे नहीं है तो नहीं है, लेकिन एक बात तो तुमको कबूल करना पड़ेगा।
पर आप ये बताइए, I'll get the BJP to respond to that, and also Krishna Hegde wants to come in, but before that I want to ask you, Kishore Tiwari, एक डिमांड है reservation की 10%. That is only one. Apart from that, they have mentioned imams of masjid should be given 15,000 rupees per month. Cases filed against the Muslim community should be withdrawn from 2012 to 2024. For the development of Maharashtra State Waqf Board, 1,000 crore rupees should be given to Maharashtra, given by the Maharashtra government. They have said you should completely oppose the Waqf bill, the Waqf amendment bill that's currently with the JPC. Are you okay to consider all these kind of demands? Do you also find them legitimate? Are you not trying to then divide the people of Maharashtra on the basis of religion?
अरे भाई मेरी देखो, वो मुस्लिम बोर्ड है, उन्होंने मुसलमानों की मांग रखी है, मुसलमानों की मांग उन्होंने रखी है और हमने कोई कबूल थोड़ी की है।
वही तो पूछ रहे हैं कि आप कबूल करेंगे कि आप रिजेक्ट करेंगे।
हाँ। अरे भाई जो जायज है, जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल है, जैसे केसेस वापस लेना, कुछ केसेस अगर क्रिमिनल केसेस है तो सरकार क्या वापस लेगी? मैं अभी बता रहा हूं ना तुमको।
तो आप क्या सिर्फ एक कम्युनिटी की सरकार बन के रहेंगे क्या वहां पर? That's the question that the BJP is asking.
अरे एक मिनट, ये नैरेटिव बनाना चाहते हैं। ये नैरेटिव बीजेपी का यही है, कटेंगे और क्या तो बटेंगे कि कटेंगे, और ये सब कुछ महाराष्ट्र में ये कुछ चलने वाला नहीं है। और वो जो ब्रह्मांड के माँ, मेरे ख्याल से मंगल से बात कर रही है संजू वर्मा। भारत के मैं महाराष्ट्र के एक छोटे से गांव से बात कर रहा हूं। बीजेपी की ये सब नैरेटिव यहाँ चल नहीं रहे। किसान उनके उपज को दाम मांग रहे, लोग काम मांग रहे, और ये हिंदू मुसलमान किए जा रहे।
एक पर्टिकुलर कम्युनिटी के अपीसमेंट को एक्सेप्ट करने को तैयार है, लेकिन आप वही सवाल खड़े कर रहे हैं कि
एक मिनट
बाकी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज जो है।
मैं क्लियर कर रहा हूं, मेरे मुंह में आपने डाला। हम मराठा कम्युनिटी की भी डिमांड पूरी करने जा रहे हैं। जो लोगों को वंचित रखा है उनकी डिमांड हम पूरी करने जा रहे हैं।
कृष्णा हेगड़े प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड।
के लिए हम सक्षम है।
No, I am telling you, Heena, the Ulema Council of India has put forward not 1 or 2 or 3 conditions, but 17 conditions. And it is shocking that Uddhav Thackerayji's spokesperson, Kishore Tiwari ji, my friend, is saying we will consider the request. We will consider. No, Mr. Tiwari, don't talk. Don't talk in the middle.
Heegde now respond. I gave you
Mr. Kishore
enough
Tiwari,
time
do
to
not.
make
You are
your point.
exposed.
Let others
here.
also respond.
You are exposed. You are exposed here. 17 points, and they are saying we will consider. I am just wondering what Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray ji is now thinking, what happened to his party and what happened to his son and his followers. And that is why we are happy that Eknath Shinde ji has broken away with the BJP. Now let me tell you, these people will use the Muslims for the vote but not do anything. The Muslims did not vote for us, it's a fact, but Modi ji did everything for the Muslims, whether it was Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Prayas. And whether it is the Eknath Shinde government, when we did something for them, these people said, you are appeasing Muslims. Now look at these people. This is an utter shame. We stand by Hindutva. We are a Hindu party. We are proud to be Hindu. We say garv se ka wo hum Hindu hai. Not like these people who kept saying this. In 2019, they fought with the BJP and the Shiv Sena together, took the votes of all the people of Maharashtra, broke away, went with the Congress, the same Congress which his father, Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray ji said, जो दिन मुझे कांग्रेस के साथ हाथ मिलाना पड़े, मैं मेरी दुकान बंद कर दूंगा, और इन्होंने कांग्रेस का बंद दुकान जो है वो महाराष्ट्र में शुरू कर दिया. And today they are saying that we will consider all the 17 conditions of the Ulema.
Okay, quick response, Kishore Tiwari. Then I'll go across to my other two guests as well.
What these people
Very
are
quick
saying.
response, Kishore Tiwari.
देखो मैं अभी बता रहा हूँ.
Utter shame. They will do anything.
Okay, Krishna Hegde, you made your point. Kishore Tiwari, quick rebuttal.
ये देखो मैं बता रहा हूँ हिना जी, अगर मुसलमानों में पिछड़ापन है उसको दूर करने के लिए हम ट्राई करेंगे. मराठों के आरक्षण का प्रश्न है उसको भी हम करेंगे. बीजेपी सब पे अपयश रही. बीजेपी ने किसानों की सवालों पे जवाब नहीं दिया। तो अभी मैं बताना चाहता हूं,
370 को अपोज करेंगे, कल जाके आप राम मंदिर को अपोज करोगे, आप तो राम मंदिर को भी अपोज करोगे, आप एबोर्गेशन ऑफ 370 को भी अपोज करोगे, आप तो आज उनको इतना समर्थन
क्या मैं मुझे जवाब देना
पार्टी बन गए हो।
ओके कृष्णा हेगड़े, प्लीज अलाउ हिम टू रिस्पॉन्ड प्लीज।
अरे देखो, कल ही एक नाथ शिंदे को डस्टबिन में डाल दिया है। हाँ, अमित शाह जी ने, मोदी जी ने डस्टबिन में डाल दिया है। इतनी वफादारी क्यों कर रहे मुझे मालूम नहीं।
आप किस तरह की लैंग्वेज यूज कर रहे हैं। एनीवेज संजू वर्मा, quick response, then I'll go across to other guests. Yes.
Thank you, Heena. Heena, I just want to touch upon the core issue which you're debating today. This entire class of Congress, its retainers and the entire ecosystem is rattled because Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, Yogi Adityanath कह रहे हैं बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, एक रहेंगे तो सेफ रहेंगे. Prime Minister has reinforced that in Akola, in Nanded, in Dhule. क्या गलत किया? 1916, the Congress session where A.C. Majumdar was their top Congress leader, he said it in English, united we stand, divided we fall. अंग्रेजी में कहा जाए यूनाइटेड वी स्टैंड डिवाइडेड वी फॉल, विच इज व्हाट एब्राहम लिंकन सेड, विच इज व्हाट फ्रैंकलिन रूजवेल्ट सेड, विच इज व्हाट विंस्टन चर्चिल सेड, और आप तालियां बजाते हैं. उसी को हम शुद्ध हिंदी में कहते हैं बटेंगे तो कटेंगे. यू गाइस आर रैटल्ड टू द कोर. क्यों भाई?
Okay, all right. Now I'd like to go across to Rupali Patil as well, spokesperson of the NCP, the Ajit Pawar faction. Rupali Patil, you heard all the sides here. I would like to remind you of what Mr. Ajit Pawar, in fact, had said in the year 2023, that he is going to raise Muslim quota issue with Maharashtra CM Shinde and Deputy CM to find the road ahead. Today, you are an alliance partner of the Mahayuti, you are an alliance partner of the BJP in the Mahayuti, but this was the view of Mr. Ajit Pawar in September 2023. What is your point of view today on what the BJP has said and what the Congress party is saying?
एक तो देखिए, ये जो अभी 17 शर्त रखी हुई है, तो ये इलेक्शन के टाइम पे महाविकास आघाड़ी के ही लोगों ने सामने लाया हुआ है. महाराष्ट्र में शिव, शाही, फुले, अंबेडकर सभी धर्म के लोग अच्छी तरह से रहते, सुख शांति से रहते. बीजेपी का जो एजेंडा है कटेंगे और बटेंगे, वो योगीनाथ आदित्य जी ने उनके यहाँ पे वो बोला था. आज जो मोदी साहब ने नांदेड़ में बोला है, एक रहेंगे तो सेफ रहेंगे. यानी इसका अर्थ क्या है? हम भारतीय जो है वो एक रहेंगे तो सेफ होंगे, ये हमने लिया है. ये जो कांग्रेस वाले हैं, इन्होंने ऐसे ही पहले
नहीं, मेरा जो सवाल है आपसे वो दूसरा है. मेरा सवाल है, ये जो हम डिमांड्स के बारे में डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, उलेमा बॉडी की तरफ से जो महाविकास अघाड़ी को डिमांड्स गई हैं कि मुस्लिम्स के लिए 10% रिजर्वेशन होना चाहिए और कुछ भी और स्पेशल डिमांड्स जो उन्होंने की है, तो अगर हम मुस्लिम कोटा को लेकर स्पेसिफिकली बात करें तो अजीत पवार ने कहा था सितंबर 2023 में कि वो मुस्लिम कोटा का जो इशू है वो सीएम और डेप्यूटी सीएम के साथ रेज करेंगे और इसमें क्या रास्ता निकाला जा सकता है उस पे कुछ निर्णय लेंगे. तो हाँ, तो आज आपके जो अलायंस पार्टनर है बीजेपी महायुति में, वो सवाल खड़ा कर रहे हैं कि हम तो बिल्कुल आने ही नहीं देंगे माइनॉरिटीज के लिए रिजर्वेशन, लेकिन आपकी के जो नेता है वो तो सपोर्ट करते हुए नजर आ रहे थे.
उनकी जो डिमांड है उसके ऊपर समिति बैठेगी, जजेस की कमेटी बैठेगी और संविधान में कायदे से उनको कोई मार्ग मिलता होगा तो वो जरूर करेंगे. मगर ये जो डिमांड हाल ही इलेक्शन के ही टाइम पे जो रखी गई है, इनका
Sanju Verma, will you like to come in? Because you just heard what Rupali Patil is saying, that we'll consider.
I just want to say one thing, Heena. I've been asked this question on a zillion debates in the last couple of days. There are points where the BJP may not necessarily agree with the Ajit Pawar faction. It is a coalition, but there will be areas where we converge. There will be areas where we disagree and diverge. But the basic ethos of coming to power despite our mutual disagreements, which we intend to resolve, and driving out the Mahavinash Aghadi for good in terms of its political relevance, on that basic issue, there is no confrontation between any alliance partner within the Mahayuti. And I just want to say one more thing. That, people keep bringing, the Ajit Pawar faction is not on board with the BJP on this batenge, katenge bit. By that logic, I want to ask, the Congress is not in line with the other Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi alliance partners when it comes to Veer Savarkar. Rahul Gandhi openly 24/7 derides and undermines the credibility of Veer Savarkar and his sacrifices. Whereas Uddhav Thackeray says, "नहीं, Veer Savarkar तो हिंदू हृदय सम्राट के बाद हमारे लिए छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के बाद सबसे बड़े आइकॉन है महाराष्ट्र के." So why don't we talk about the disagreements between Uddhav Sena and Congress on Veer Savarkar?
Okay, I will get Tehseen to respond to that. I know Tehseen wants to respond, but before that, let me quickly go across to Tariq Khan as well. Tariq Khan, अभी लास्ट वीक भी हम कुछ इसी तरह का मुद्दा डिस्कस कर रहे थे, wherein Raish Sheikh of the Samajwadi Party had also written to the Congress party with similar kind of demands for a particular community. Nobody paid attention.
Let me expose BJP how they and their partner giving reservation to Muslim in Andhra Pradesh and eating the reservation of backward caste, SC and ST. Let me expose them. OBC and backward 29%. This is Andhra Pradesh. SC 15%, ST 6%. Total is 50%. Now, along with your supporter, you have been given reservation to Muslim in Andhra Pradesh. And your hypocrisy is this, that you are opposing all over India. Now, what are the announcements for minorities in Andhra Pradesh? Let me expose them today. Salaries to the Imam who offer namaz in the masjid, 5,000 rupees, Andhra Pradesh. Muazzin, 10,000 rupees. Above 50 years of Muslim, pension will be there. Reservation for Muslim is 4%. Mosque maintenance, mosque maintenance, not the maintenance of temple. Mosque maintenance, BJP, let them expose. That is 5,000 rupees per mosque. Then, for the Hajj pilgrims, not for the Tirth Yatra, man, for the Hajj pilgrims. This is hypocrisy and this is appeasement politics of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay. I'll get Sanju Verma to respond, but before that, Tehseen Poonawalla.
That is 5 seconds, that is 1 lakh rupees. Interest-free loans to Muslims. These are some of the means offered to all the Hindus. These are not for Muslims, man. These are not for Muslims. This is what they are doing for the Hindus in Andhra Pradesh and exposing
Okay, Tariq Khan, I got your point. Tehseen Poonawalla, then Sanju Verma. Who is doing this politics of appeasement? I still haven't got my answer. Tehseen Poonawalla.
I'm quoting from Times of India, 11th October 2024, and from Times Now, 11th October 2024. Let's not go anywhere. These are the two most credible organizations. Maulana salaries doubled, Madrasa teachers salary doubled by the Maharashtra government under this government. They are doing appeasement. And please imagine what the Honorable Home Minister says today in Maharashtra. He says outsiders are going to come and vote in Maharashtra. I'm quoting the Home Minister of India verbatim. If the Home Minister of India is so incapable that outsiders can enter our country, enter Maharashtra, come and vote, what does that speak about the Home Minister? He should resign, send his resignation via Times Now and come to Heena and give an interview and say why he's so incompetent. The fact of the matter is, they have nothing. We've had the entire debate. Tell me one issue that they've raised. I raise issues on economic. They have no answers. All they will do is Hindu, Muslim. I'm again making my prediction as I end. Dawood Ibrahim is going to come in. Mark my words, Pakistan is going to come in. This is all the BJP do. Jab BJP darta hai, Pakistan ko aage karta hai. Everyone in Maharashtra.
Okay. Sanju Verma, please respond now.
You know, Tehseen, I need you to understand, वो जो हिंदी में कहावत है ना, बड़े बेआबरू होकर तेरे कूचे से हम निकले, बहुत मेरे अरमान निकले, लेकिन फिर भी कुछ कम निकले. You keep getting defeated at the hustings, but you keep coming on national television and spewing unsubstantiated gibberish, that too against the Union Home Minister. I just very quickly want to say to you that, 60% of our 4,096 kilometer long border with Bangladesh is porous, and due to various legacy reasons, that was not sealed because Indira Gandhi never adhered to the land border agreements that she herself signed with her Bangladeshi counterpart, which Manmohan Singh did not do, but Amit Shah is doing, Prime Minister Modi is doing. इसलिए भाषण यहाँ बैठकर मत दो तहसील. But I'll just tell you one thing, Heena. You keep asking who's doing appeasement politics. We are very clear. This is something Prime Minister Modi has said. We will give reservations even to Muslims. It could be an Abdul, a Salman, a Rahim. We don't care. As long as he is socially or economically backward, we will not give reservations to an Abdul, a Salman or a Rahim because he is a Muslim on the grounds of religion. This is something which was endorsed by the Supreme Court in the 1975 Kerala versus N.M. Thomas judgment. This was reinforced by the Supreme Court in the Indira Sawhney versus the Union of India judgment of 1991, and this was also reinforced by the Supreme Court in the Ramchandra Padial versus Union of India judgment of 1992-93. So the point that I'm making is, as per Article 15.4 and Article 16.4, affirmative action will be taken by the central government in line with the Supreme Court verdicts over the decades in giving reservation to Muslims, to Christians, to Buddhists, to Hindus, but because they are socially and economically backward.
No, but you did not answer the point that Tariq Khan and Tehseen had raised very categorically, that it's not that only the leaders or parties in Mahavikas Aghadi that are trying to appease the voters of a particular community. We are seeing similar things being done by the Bharatiya Janata Party, be it in the state of Maharashtra or in other states. Examples both of them had given. How will you address those issues, Sanju Verma?
You know, Heena, let's be very clear. I remember what the SP spokesperson said. He's actually contradicted himself. He said that the reservation for Muslims in Andhra Pradesh is 4%. 4% is in line with what the SE, socially, economically backward status census for Andhra Pradesh speaks about. And in Maharashtra also, the reservation for Muslims is in the region of 4 to 5%, give or take a little bit. What we are against is, in a situation like Karnataka, do you remember last year Siddaramaiah went to the Supreme Court and said that the entire population of Karnataka is 6.5 crore, 12.92% are Muslims, which means around 84 lakhs are Muslims. And he said, Sare ke Sare 84 lakhs.
Tariq Khan, please come in, because so far the only sense that I have got after listening to all the panelists in this debate is, in a way, all the people have admitted that when it comes to votes through appeasement, you know, all the political parties seem to be admitting it, but nobody is ready to accept that this is appeasement politics that they are doing. Tariq Khan.
Not once, several times, more than 20 times, court has said that based on the report, you can give a reservation to particular community. That report should be on the basis of that data. So, when they give reservation in Andhra, so they say that it's on the basis of data, they all are backward.
No, if they are doing something in Andhra Pradesh, I am asking you, will you do the same thing then in Maharashtra? Because it was the leaders of the Samajwadi Party only that were the first ones to say that these demands are legitimate, these should be considered. Did you do any kind of due diligence before saying that these demands should be considered? The demand of Ulema Board, which says 10% reservation should be given to Muslims.
Today itself, Amit Shah said that I will not give reservation to minorities.
No, Samajwadi Party said that these demands are legitimate and these should be considered.
Listen, don't interrupt.
Don't misquote Amit Shah. Don't misquote Amit Shah. He said no reservation on the grounds of religion. No reservation on the grounds of religion.
I'll not speak.
Okay, one at a time. Sanju Verma, you've made your point. Let Tariq Khan respond, please.
No, give her my time. I don't want.
No, I am giving you time, Tariq Khan. Please respond. I have asked you a question. ये ड्यू डिलिजेंस क्या आपने महाराष्ट्र में की थी जब आपने कहा कि ये डिमांड्स लेजिटिमेट हैं?
Now, let me expose times now. Used to give twice times to BJP spokesperson and even...
Excuse me, Mr. Tariq Khan, I am giving you time to respond, but it is you who probably does not have a direct answer, and that's why you are accusing us of not giving you enough time.
You have to give me time.
I am giving you time. I am giving you time. Please respond, Mr. Tariq Khan.
Please make her voice on mute.
No, आप जवाब दीजिए, वो नहीं बोल रही हैं. मैं यहाँ पर डिबेट कंडक्ट कर रही हूँ. मैं आपको समय दे रही हूँ. अगर आप इसी सब में अपना वक्त जाया करेंगे तो मुझे ब्रेक लेना पड़ेगा. I can't be here. You know, I have... One second. Tariq Khan, do you have a point to make? If yes, go ahead, please.
मैं पॉइंट सीधा सा मेक कर रहा हूं. आज ही अमित शाह ने कहा कि मैं माइनॉरिटी को रिजर्वेशन नहीं दूंगा. मोदी जी ने कहा मुसलमानों को जब तक जिंदा हूं रिजर्वेशन नहीं दूंगा. आंध्रा में मिल रहा है और स्टेटों में अगर उनकी इकोनॉमी, उनकी जो सोशल स्टेटस है, अगर वो बैकवर्ड है, कोई रिपोर्ट कह रही है. कोर्ट ने लगातार केसेस में, जब कर्नाटका का कोर्ट में मामला गया, केरला का गया, तमिलनाडु का गया, तो कोर्ट ने लगातार ये बात कही कि स्टेट की डेटाबेस रिपोर्ट होनी चाहिए जो ये बताए कि ये अंसारी, ये जाति के लोग।
नहीं, तो ये बताइए ना, महाराष्ट्र में जब आप हाँ कर रहे हैं कि हाँ ये डिमांड्स लेजिटिमेट है, कंसिडर करना चाहिए, तो आपने ये क्या पूरा बैकग्राउंड रिसर्च कर लिया है महाराष्ट्र में?
इन्होंने रिसर्च किया है आंध्र प्रदेश में।
नहीं, आपसे मैं सवाल पूछ रही हूँ बिकॉज आज की स्टोरी तो महाराष्ट्र की है, रिएक्शन तो आज हम महाराष्ट्र से हमारे पास आए हैं।
मैम, मैं बहुत क्लियर हूं, जिस रिसर्च के हिसाब से आंध्रा में 4% मुसलमानों को रिजर्वेशन मिल रहा है, जिस बेसिस पे, उसी बेसिस पे मांगा जा रहा है। क्यों? क्योंकि वो तबका बैकवर्ड है, उसको अपलिफ्ट करने की जरूरत है। ये वहां तो देंगी और दुनिया भर में चिल्लाएंगी कि जिंदा है तब तक माइनॉरिटी को रिजर्वेशन नहीं देंगे। तो अब आप जिंदा हैं कि नहीं है बताइए देश को कैसे आंध्रा में रिजर्वेशन मिल रहा है मैम?
Well, we can just say one thing, that it is definitely a prestige battle for all political parties who are currently in the state of Maharashtra. There is definitely appeasement that's happening, and there is blame game also that's going on between all political parties here. Now, who is indulging in appeasement for votes? Who is trying to woo a particular community with certain promises? The viewers are there to decide for themselves. We have put across all the points that we have got from a state like Maharashtra. High stakes battle there. Thank you very much. I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us on this debate on Times Now this evening.